Alright, welcome Madden Player. It's your original Madden Player DC coming to you with the weekly, well, can't really say it's a weekly update, but the Madden Players Elite Connected Careers update, which you guys have been waiting for and been patient, so sorry about the wait. So instead of doing the scores, because I've been here forever, I'm just going to go through the top players of the week, the MVP candidates, and the records that you see. And the next update will come in the playoffs. So let's get some recognition of some people. Starting with week 6, because we left off on week 5. Week 6, we got Matt Forte going 16 carries, 77 yards, with 0 TDs on the rushing side. And he did get 6 receptions, and he got 2 TDs. Defensive side that week, we had David in the position of ROLB, had 11 tackles and 1 TD, 1 forced fumble recovery, and 1 forced fumble. We also have 1 interception. We got MJD going 13 carries, 182 yards, 3 TDs, 2 receptions out of the backfield, 78 yards, getting TDs in the air. And on defense, Jaguars owned that week. Got 6 tackles, 3 sacks, 0 interceptions, 1 forced fumble, but no TDs. We go to week 7. We got Mr. Litch going 14 carries, 291 yards, 5 TDs. We had 1 reception in the backfield with a TD. We had Mr. Tuck going 11 tackles, 4 sacks. 11 tackles and 4 sacks. Big day. We have Mr. Flacco going 11 of 16 for the day, 345, with 5 TDs and a big stat, 0 interceptions. He also ran for 2 carries for 0 yards. Interesting stat. And then, again, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars, 7 tackles, 1 interception, 1 TD for Mr. Hayes. So rolling on to week 8, we got Morris going for 22 carries, 272 yards, 4 rushing TDs. He had 1 reception in the backfield. Looks like he took it 14 yards for the TD. We had free safety Ebner go 5 tackles, 0 sacks though, 2 interceptions, 1 TD. Big day by the Eagles right there. We had Mr. Manuel, the rookie, going 14 to 16 for 201 with 4 TDs, and again the biggest stat, 0 interceptions. He did do 2 carries for 6 yards, but he did not get a TD for the scramble. We had Mr. Harrison going 18 tackles, 2 sacks, but that's about all he did that week. We got week 9, Mr. Romo going 22 of 26. You're not really going to see that in real life. 473, 8 TDs with 0 interceptions. He did have 1 carry for 8 yards. Cowboys own this week because Mr. D. Ware, 4 tackles, 3 sacks with 1 forced fumble. Big day for the Vikings on that week. We had Ray Rice, 14 carries, 170. That's a 12.1 average with 3 TDs. 3 receptions, 41 yards, and 2 TDs on those receptions. We had my man for the Titans going 3 tackles, 3 sacks. And that's about all he did. This has been a slow week. Week 10, we got Mr. AP going 27 carries for 205, 3 TDs, 2 receptions, and a TD. We got on the defensive side with the Packers, 5 tackles, 1 interception, forced fumble recovery, and a TD. Doing his thing. We got Tannehill showing up on offense. 19 of 28, 432, 3 TDs, but he did throw a pick. But he did do 5 carries, 4 yards for 2 TDs. Those are probably QB sneaks. And then we had Suggs, 6 tackles, 3 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery, but he did not score. Week 11, we had Butler, 4 receptions, 247 yards. That's a 61-yard average for 3 TDs. We had Williams, cornerback, going 3 tackles, 2 interceptions, 2 TDs. On the Jacksonville Jaguars, we got Scott at QB going 22 of 32, 492 on the yardage, 6 TDs, 1 interception. Doing his thing, good job. We got Mr. Miller on the defensive side of the Colts, going 12 tackles, 2 sacks, and that's about it. We got Mr. Matt Ryan on week 12, 24-34, 415, 5 TDs, 1 interception. We got Landry on the defensive side, going 5 tackles, 2 interceptions. And on the offensive side, we got Arian Foster, 17 carries, 185, 10.9 average for 3 TDs. Caught 2 out of the backfield and took 1 for a TD. We got Mr. Suggs on defense, going 6 tackles, 3 sacks, and a forced fumble. Week 13, we got Mr. Wilson going 16 carries, 272 yards, 17 in average, and 2 TDs. He did catch some out of the backfield, but didn't find the end zone. We got on the Niners, 10 tackles, 4 sacks. That's about it. We got Charles on the offensive side, 14 carries, 173, 2 TDs. He caught 4 out of the backfield, took 1 for a TD. On defense, we got Hunt going 10 tackles and 5 sacks. 5 sacks. That is nice. And week 14, to end it here, we got Mr. Breeze doing his thing, 27-42, which is actually not a very good number, but 258 yards, 4 TDs, but 0 interceptions. He actually had 2 carries for 4 yards. Very interesting. Mr. Washington going 6 tackles, 1 sack, and 1 interception, doing it big. Good job. We got Moore going 20-26, 331, 5 TDs, and 0 interceptions. He didn't carry the ball for any yards. We got Bond going cornerback, that is, 9 tackles, 1 interception, and 1 TD. So big shout out to the weekly award players. Let's look at the MVP race. I meant to do this a lot earlier, but things happen. So we got Joe Flacco leading the race, going 11-2. We got Mr. McCoy. He's pretty much average over 100 yards every game except once. That guy's going 13-0. We got Mr. Rice. So that's 2 on the Falcons already. We got Romo. We got Mr. Wilson, Cam Newton, Andrew Luck, Matt Ryan, Michael Vick. Mr. Charles, that's your MVP. Coach of the Year, should be no surprise at the moment. Mr. JD, aka Mr. Eagles. He is undefeated. No one can seem to beat him. It's like the $100 is already in his pocket. We got Dolphins doing his thing. Right behind him, Young Vet representing. We got a guy that just goes by new coach because he never changed his name. Pete Carroll, guy doing the Seahawks. Then we got Ravens right there, 6th. Panthers in 7th. Bills in 8th. Garrett in 9th. And your boy in 10th right there. We're going to have a better season next year. So let's go ahead and view the standings and give you guys a little playoff picture here. Okay? We'll go by the divisions so y'all can see what is going on. So we'll go with the AFC North. As you see, the Falcons have the Y for clinched.
That's Ravens.
I did say Ravens.
You said Falcons. Same with back time.
All right, well, we're going to say Ravens. Okay? I don't know if I said Falcons, but my wife said I said it. But anyways, Ravens clinched. So they're in the playoffs already. Browns are looking outside. Steelers don't even have a hope. And Bengals are probably looking for a new coach. Going to move to the AFC South. Got Texans. They haven't clinched yet. But they're going to be in it because it's not possible for them to not be in it. Jaguars nipping at their heels right there. We got Titans and Colts who are looking forward to next season. On the AFC East, we got the Dolphins. I'm pretty sure they're going to be in the playoffs. I don't think they're going to lose the next 2. We got the Bills nipping on their heels. I don't know what was going on with the Patriots. Maybe he'll make the playoffs next year. Shout out to Patriots. He actually runs a good league on the Madden Battle site, so make sure you check his league out too. He does a good job with his. We got the Jets, who has a new owner who's getting ready for next season. We got the Chiefs, who may or may not make it. I'm going to say I make it. But I wasn't playing very well to start off the season. It's probably the worst season I've ever played of Madden in leagues. But we play the Chiefs this week, so if I beat them, I'm pretty sure I can get in. If I lose to them, then it's the Chiefs that are going on, and I'll be looking for next year. Broncos and Chargers. Chargers definitely looking for next year. Broncos can still make it if we all decide to lose. We got the Packers, who had clinched. Okay, they are in. Shout out to Young Vet. We got the Bears looking forward to next season. Lions, he is looking for next season. And Vikings are open in the league. So if you want the Vikings and you're interested in being in the league, go to EliteGamingGods.com and fill out the application. Winner each year gets $100. We got the NFC South. We got the Panthers. Ooh, that's a close race right there. I don't know. We got Mr. Apollo of the Panthers. I'm pretty sure he's going to make the playoffs. We got the Falcons, who are looking in on it. So that'll be a close race right there. The Bucks. Man, you got to watch these two right here. The Falcons and the Bucks. They've been going at it. John, this whole Madden season, it's been pretty entertaining in the chat to see. They're both 7-6, so tight race right there. We got the Saints, who for some reason traded away Drew Brees. I'm not sure why you'd ever do that, but it is what it is. They're looking forward to next year. Probably should draft a quarterback. We got the Eagles clinching. They're in 13-0. Pretty sure that Eagles is honestly looking like he's gonna run the table. I would definitely be interested in seeing him and the Panthers go at it. That would be a very good key matchup to watch. Cowboys was doing his thing. Redskins, no. Giants, they got more wins than the Giants do this year. All right. And in the West, we got the Seahawks clinched. 49ers, we got my man Chino Banks, who just joined the league today. He was one of the most legit users last year. So shout out to Chino Banks. Welcome back. We're going to do big things this year. Look for Chino to probably win that division next year. He's my guy next year. Cardinals and Rams looking in from everywhere else. So there is your league updates. When we get to playoffs, probably going to move to a 24-hour schedule or whenever we finish the games so we can get ready for Season 2. So I want to thank you for watching this. Go ahead and comment. You guys can talk your trash to each other. Do whatever you want to do. Thank you for watching. It is Madden Players reminding you it is not about being the best, but being better than you were yesterday. It's Madden Players. We out.
Yeah, you totally said